and it backed a while, but like make sure y'all like and subscribe, cause we about to get in it for real. So that was actually a bad intro, but we'll run with it, whatever. Yeah, but we're reacting to how David lost everything in 24 hours, and yeah. Also this week has been as not only for me but for David as well.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe to my channel and Game Show Weekends.
Oh yeah. I'll say that again. They didn't hear you.
Make sure y'all subscribe to Endra's channel and Game Show Weekends, my channel. Alright. We're almost at 300.
Alright, bro. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Hold on. There we go. So, yeah, basically, before we start this video, I wanted to say that YouTube demonetized one of my videos for absolutely nothing. And it's sad, because I've been making videos every single day, trying to edit, and every time it's demonetized, and I'm just fed up with it. So we're going to make this video. If this gets demonetized, I'm finna crash out, so.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall, is a phrase that perfectly describes what happens to a massive creator when their entire reputation comes crashing down overnight. And for David, he wasn't just a massive creator or musician. He was literally on top of the world, with some of his songs being featured
Yo, my lag is insane
in massive shows like Invincible, and even my all-time favorite show, the Emmy Award-winning Arcane. He also had recent collabs with games like Fortnite, as well as potential future collabs with one of the most anticipated movies of all time. However, all of that now potentially means nothing, because over the past week, he's now been dropped by major brands, turned the internet against him, and had to cancel the rest of his tour that he had been on since August. All the while potentially facing criminal charges. So yeah, in the span of a week, his life has completely turned upside down. So let's go in depth and talk about it. So for a quick introduction, this right here is David. He's a popular 20-year-old singer/songwriter who surprisingly started out trying to be a Fortnite YouTuber, which honestly is pretty based. He also did an interview with Benny Blanco, kinda explaining who he is and kinda how he blew up so quickly.
So basically, I played Fortnite from 2017 to 2021. I became a YouTuber. I was playing Call of Duty, Fortnite, all these different type of games. Just trying to become the biggest next thing, streamer, casting out everything.
However, as he was making his Fortnite montages, he kept getting copyright for the music that he was using.
You see? Even he's getting copyrighted. You heard that? He's getting copyrighted. I ain't even doing, bro. I'm just using my soundboard, and my soundboard never gets copyrighted. I don't know what's going on today. I missed. Hold on. You see, it's not just me, bro. I'm not tweaking out. I know what I'm talking about.
Because obviously it wasn't his, and because of that, he couldn't make any money from the videos. And as he was on the phone crying to his mom about it, she told him to start making his own music, therefore he wouldn't get copyrighted. And after that is how his music career really started.
I was like, wait a minute, I could probably do that.
And you never did it before in your life?
Never. I never touched a doll, anything. I played instruments. I was in church choir when I was 13.
Did you sing?
I sang. I couldn't sing. I sang.
So you just literally only made music so you could make a few more dollars.
Exactly.
Okay,
that was it.
So after this, he started making music and going viral on different apps like TikTok and Twitter, gaining thousands of followers and more recognition with every sound and song that he would put out. Because I'm not gonna lie, they were all bangers. He made some actual iconic sounds on TikTok. Like this song, for example.
2.2 million views.
I did not know he made this song. This was heat, and I remember listening to this.
He made that song? God damn. Yo, what are you watching, Twin?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought that was something else.
What?
No,
So
you
many
good.
times. And knowing that he only made these songs so he could use them in Fortnite montages just adds an extra layer of relatability to it. He also made some other iconic songs, but you guys get the point. He had his hand in a lot of the iconic songs that people use for TikTok.
Don't worry about it. You good.
Why he grew so fast? Because I'm pretty sure within a year or two of him starting to make music, he was already opening for SZA. So that should tell you just how fast he was blowing up online. But as I stated earlier,
Taco Tuesday.
What time is it?
5.
We chilling.
Blew up fast, but it seems like he came down even faster. Because although everything seemed to be going right for him, some things weren't right under the surface. And eventually, it would all come out on September 8th of 2025. Now, before we continue, I do want to note that on this day, David was currently on tour somewhere else. And I think if I checked his tour scheduling, it would ping him at Minneapolis during this time period. So the 7th of September was Madison, Wisconsin, and then the 9th of it would be Minneapolis, Minnesota. So yeah, during September 8th, he would either be already in Minneapolis or he would be traveling to it for his show there. So just keep that in mind that when all this is going down, he's not in LA. So on September 8th, while David was currently on tour, apparently his Tesla car was reported as abandoned.
Man dies on Florida roller coaster. What the hell, bro?
And therefore it was impounded. And while being on the impound lot, I'm guessing the workers reported a bad smell coming from the vehicle, so they called the police. And after the police was called and they eventually opened the Tesla, they found a partially decomposing corpse of a dead girl, which sounds pretty.
Hold on. Hold up. How long does it take for it to decompose? How long does it take something to decompose? Because I'm low-key curious. How long does... Oh, I cannot spell. It take to decom... Yo, what the hell, bro?
What?
Okay, this makes no sense. You know what? I'm gonna look like a serial killer searching this up. 10 to 15 years. So that means if it was half, then it has to be in there for more than a year. So if I use my calculations correct, it was either in there for 4 to 5 years.
Horrific. Eventually, the car's ownership was traced back to being David's, and he was contacted by the police. But as I stated earlier, he was away from home. And after they found the body, he didn't fly home right afterwards because that's what a normal person would do. He told them that he would fully cooperate while he's still on tour.
There was a body found last night in the back of David's car. He's the guy that sings like, "In the back of my mind," but they're
In the back of my car, you died, and I didn't even cry. Not a single.
I would a murderer.
I shot you, and you were only 13.
And then I raped you while you on your birthday.
Like, bro, David is tweaking, bro.
body found in the back of his car. Him and his team haven't said anything about it yet, so I'm a little bit concerned. I feel like he's such a good guy, though. I'm so confused. He just seems so wholesome, and he can sing like an angel. Why would he have a body in the back of his car? Why would he do? The thing is, his car was impounded. Like, it was at an impound lot, so it wasn't, like, in his driveway or something. That'd be a little more concerning for his sake. Everyone's immediately saying that David is innocent. Like, oh yeah, he would never do this. But I don't know, people probably said that about him.
So yeah, when the news first broke like a week ago, and it was reported that there was a body in David's car in the impound lot, nobody on the internet believed it was actually David's fault. A lot of people, including streamers and YouTubers themselves, were coming to David's defense saying that he couldn't have possibly done it because he's currently on tour and there's no way he could put a body on the impound lot in his car. However, I'm guessing they all skipped over the line that the body was badly
Where are you right now, bro?
Huh?
Are you just chilling in your pantry?
Yeah.
decomposed, which meant that it had been there for a while. But you know what? Who cares?
Situation with David? Yeah, he didn't do it. He's not a murderer? No. Thank God, bro, because I was still going to listen to his music. I was just worried that I'd be an asshole if I did. No, listen, he didn't do it. He literally performed the next day. If he was a suspect, the police would have been after him. He's not a suspect. He's not just escaping the police clutches? No. And I'm going to...
Hold on, wait a minute. Something ain't right here. Cause if the body was decomposed, wouldn't that mean that they would have smelled the body way before So that means, what if David never put the body in there? Okay, hear me out. So, there's proof. It says David, but you know David's real name is David, obviously. But what if David never dated Celeste? What if it was a different David? Because David is one of the most common Christian names in the world, if you think about it. And if you go, David is not Christian. He's like some sort of like atheist. He doesn't believe in religion. I think that's what I heard on TikTok or something. He doesn't believe in religion. And if that's true, then that would mean that, hear me out, he could have never dated Celeste. And if he dated Celeste, then that tattoo, hold on. She was 13 when she allegedly got murdered, correct? So that means she had to have parental consent to get that tattoo. Because under the age of 14, you can't get a tattoo without parental consent. And if she got killed at 13, that means she had to get the tattoo at 13. Because who's going to give a dead body a tattoo? Let's be serious here. So, if she got that tattoo, she had to be 13, which means she obviously looked older to the guy giving her the tattoo for lying and saying that. Because I know damn well that David was only 17 and you had to be at least like 18 to give the tattoo. Like permission. So that would mean that Celeste lied, said that she was that age. So that would mean, what if she lied to David saying that she was the same age? And that's just my first theory, saying that she's the same age as like David, in that case 17. Because you see the pictures, she looks older than 13. We know that. So what if she just said that she was 18 to get David, and once they started like quote unquote dating, like, it doesn't make sense now, but it will eventually. Like, what if David didn't ever, like, do the murder? Like, what if he was just like, oh yeah, I knew a girl named Celeste. Because, like, Celeste isn't a common name, we know that. But, like, again, it's LA. You're gonna find someone with a weird name. You feel me? Yo, look at the faces this kid is making, bro. Every time I say something, this kid's like nodding and making like I don't even know, bro. Alright, anyways,
You have a brain.
am I not wrong though? Do I not got that theory on me? Cause if you just started smelling that day, hold on, I got a theory. What if one of the workers at the store, not the store, at the car place, murdered a girl named Celeste and put her body in the car to frame him, not knowing that it was David's. Like, is that not like a theory?
We're gonna perform on the 20th. Me and Dave.
It could be.
Sis in the wing. Let me do it. I'll make it. So, period. You think David did it? Do I think he's a murderer? Yeah. Can't rule him out. Can't rule him out? Can't rule him out. Damn. No way. No. I did think was incredibly soft. How do you steal a Tesla though? Huh? Wait, so you think it is him? No, I don't think it's him. Tesla? I don't think it's him because he's been on tour.
That right there is the number one question. How do you steal a Tesla? Well, according to ChatGPT, it's an 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 in difficulty. Because Teslas have different modes, like you need a pen to drive, which I didn't even know of. They have a Sentry mode, and they have a bunch of other safety
Whoa. Did he just say Sentry mode? Like, Sentries are what they put in the military to shoot people. What the hell is Elon Musk doing? The hell? Elon Musk, bro, are you tweaking?
abilities, which would
Elon, what are you doing?
make stealing it super hard. Not to mention, Teslas have built-in trackers, so if someone did steal it or take it, you can just instantly track it or call a Tesla company. So I think it's safe to say no one stole his Tesla, but people still thought he was innocent. And in the age of the internet, that's all that really matters. However, that was until they released the identity of the person that was in the back of the Tesla. And well, it turned out to be David's supposed girlfriend.
Then, fast forward to yesterday, and the LAPD identified the
Okay, but in that picture, Celeste is light skin. But in the picture that David took with that girl, she was dark. That don't match up. That don't match up. Right? Like, look. She's dark here.
Turned out to be David the
Something ain't right, bro. Nah, bro, something ain't right, bro. Yo, someone put me in a dope.
For the phones mode, cause you know how the phone has the dark mode. In order to take pictures like this, it just switches like.
Yeah. Yo, bro. Someone put me in a dokes edit. Someone put me in a dokes edit, bro. Cause I don't believe it, bro. I know something's up, bro. I know something's up. I know David didn't do it. I know it. I know it in my brain that David didn't do it. Put me in a dokes edit. Someone out there put me in a dokes edit and then send it to me on Discord. But I know Dokes didn't do it. I know Dokes didn't do it. And if Dokes did it, I will give one of you $100 bill. Cause Dokes did not. There's no way David did it.
Yo, bro, you know someone put me in an edit?
Who?
What about friends? They put me in a game show weekend edit. They set up this game show.
What's the girlfriend?
That's what he is.
Hey, yo, someone make me an easy edit. Someone make me an easy edit.
Someone make me another edit, bro. That feels fire. They have me like this. They have me walking up to the people like, alright, what's your answer? And then the next scene will be like, hello, welcome to Family Feud.
Actually, I'm gonna get you a good edit scene. Yo, make me a Travis Scott edit, the one that goes like, bow, 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 bow. I'm ready, cause she said Travis, you want to her. Don't worry, don't forget, bow, bow, bow. Yo, they gotta mix this with Fantastic Four.
I clipped that.
You did?
I clipped that.
Hey, man.
And the LAPD identified the body in David's car as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, who was reportedly missing from Riverside County in April of 2024 when she was just 13 years old. Her body was described as severely decomposed, and you had NBC News also reporting that the remains were not intact. It appeared she had been dead for an extended period of time. Right, as far as how she was identified, the medical examiner noted that the body had a tattoo on the right index finger saying shh, and a woman claiming to be Celeste's mother contacted TMZ to say she thought it could be her daughter. Right, and then with all that, you had some noting that it appears that David also has a shh tattoo on his finger, and from there, TMZ says that they forwarded the information from the mother to LAPD's homicide division.
Well, guys, if there's one sure way to turn the internet and everybody against you in a second, it's doing something with an underage person. It's like the one thing on earth that can unite everybody to hate you. And as more information about David and his relationship with Celeste started to get out, it became quite apparent that he may have been
What are you doing? Twin, get out of my room, bro.
Don't call me a twin.
Okay, like, get out of my room, bro.
The problem is, she may have been like 13 or 14, and he would have been 18 to 19. I should also add that Celeste had been reported missing by her mother for like a year. However, since she had been seen around with David, it wasn't like she had been kidnapped. She most likely had just ran away and started living with David full time. Since Celeste was identified as the person in the back of the Tesla, tons of people online have now been exposing David by posting pictures of him and Celeste together and posting Discord chat logs. Singer David made a song about a girl named Celeste in December 2023. Baby, I love you. I'm not gonna read these verses, but
So this is what it's like to not need weed to get high.
oh Celeste, the girl
y'all
with
can
my
read
name
that.
tattooed on her chest, smile on my clothes like cigarettes. Oh Celeste, afraid you'll
Yo, back up! My brother pissing me off, bro.
You won't get
only
out.
love me when undressed. But you look so damn gorgeous in that dress. Missing you so much makes me depressed. Just an FYI,
No, I'm
Celeste
telling my brother.
I know.
has been 13 here. So let's just hope he was talking about another Celeste in this song. Even though he probably was.
Fistic, do you think David did it?
Yeah.
You think David killed Celeste?
Yeah.
Alright, you're not, bro. Get out of here.
Tell Crizel.
Get out of here, bro.
Tell Crizel.
Hell no, bro. Get out of here, bro.
Get out of there.
Get out of here, bro.
Excuse me.
What?
Hey Zion, what street do you live in, Yonkers?
Yo. You trying to leak your address, dude.
Freaking information, and if you come to my dream, I'll freak you.
Yo, he's not leaking your
I
address.
live on Burke Street.
What's your top?
Oh, get out, Lynn! Get out! You cannot be leaking addresses. Get out 200 subs.
Wasn't.
They're gonna kill him.
TMZ confirms that this photo
I can't show that on here, but do you know that I was...
shows singer David near the area
Hell
where
no.
the victim lived before. And by the way, this also looks bad on the people accepting the money because all it takes is a couple hours for me to keep your mouth shut about something very illegal. David was also an avid user on Discord, and apparently there's a lot of people on Twitter now that was in his Discord that's been trying to expose him, like this guy.
David 4. Alright, you know, I'm finna end the video here. I think David didn't do it. Comment down below if you disagree. Also, free Schlepp still. I mean, the case low-key ended, but I guess we still gonna free Schlepp.
You ain't do nothing wrong. Let me do my outro.
Free Schlepp.
Hope you guys